Hello and welcome to another update video about Cardano. In this video we're going to take a look at the Cardano price and of course also the Bitcoin price, because again something very exciting has happened here overnight. It's a very exciting time for crypto holders in general. I mean, we can see that most cryptos are going up. Some are really going up like 20-30% in a day. So it is very exciting, and Cardano has made massive gains. And it's sort of stopping a little bit at the moment. It's very slow. Some people are really losing interest, losing focus, but I think, the best is still to come for Cardano. And I'm a long-term holder. It's my biggest holding. And I think we just need a little bit of patience. It's often when you don't expect something to happen, that it then suddenly happens. And that's when some people have lost their position, have sold their position, have closed their position, that you then see this price shoot up again. What we can see is that, as I said, most cryptos are going up. Bitcoin has now broken another very important level, the 52,000, and Cardano hasn't been catching up. So that for me indicates that on the one hand, people are just waiting what's going to happen on the 12th of September. On the other hand, it means for me that there is a lot of catching up work waiting that Cardano needs to do. So that could start any time. But let's start with Bitcoin maybe first. And what I said in yesterday's video was that we were going to attempt another breakout very soon. I did say yesterday or in the next few days, and apparently it happened yesterday already, and we were successful. So yesterday, in my latest update yesterday, I talked about that we had already attempted that breakout of 52,000 here, yeah, and that we were obviously losing some, not losing some momentum, but there was a lot of pushback from sellers, but then buyers were stepping in very quickly here. You can see it on that long shadow that was sticking to the downside. So buyers were very quick to buy that position here at 51,000, which was very bullish. I then said we've made already a new high, and I said that we probably make another high. We've made a new higher low, and I said that we probably make another higher low, which we did, and that we will then at some point try another breakout, and we did. And I woke up this morning and saw that beautiful breakout and this bull flag now. So in my opinion, that indicates that, we are now at the 52,600 or 700, and that again looks like a bull flag, very much like it did here. This is of course only the hourly chart, but we already tried to get higher. You can see that we already touched the 53,000, and I think we haven't seen it the best yet. So I think that is also still to come, the best. I think, it's sort of looking bullish again. We had that long period of sideways movement now for Bitcoin. Everybody who held position or who even bought more, congratulations. It is just that sort of, it was that spring that built up, that I always talk about. If you have that area of consolidation and then suddenly it breaks to the upside, there is some beautiful gains to be made. And what are the next levels? Let's go back to the daily chart. In my opinion, as I said, this isn't going to end very soon. And we've also made a bullish crossover on the daily chart on the MACD, which is very important, just today. Or let me just zoom in a little bit. That took place, no, that didn't take place today. That took place on the 6th of September. Well, that is today, isn't it? Let me just check. I'm losing. No, that was yesterday. But really positive in my opinion, that is. So that is good. And the next levels for me are the 55,000, the 57,000 and the 59,000. These are former support and resistance levels on the chart. And this is what I think comes next. But I think the 52,000, that is what many people talked about, it being a very important level. And an important resistance level, and I said it as well, and it was, we stumbled a little bit, but in the end we just broke through. It seemed to be more difficult to get through the 50,500 than through the 52,000. And the good thing is we've already closed above that level. The daily candle has closed, and we're now here, and we've already done a retest, and it all looks very good. Now, people are wondering, why hasn't Cardano caught up? Well, to be honest, I don't know. We just need a little bit of patience, I think. A lot of gains have already been happening. I mean, that Cardano has outperformed Bitcoin over the last few weeks and months. And now it's just maybe a bit of time for waiting. But what we can see that this very similar pattern where Bitcoin had been losing some momentum, we can clearly see that here Bitcoin did lose some momentum. We were starting to roll over. You can see that curve here a little bit forming, and it was really at a tipping point. And I did say if we don't make a new higher high now, it could be that the market is rolling over, but obviously we are making a new higher high, so that risk is sort of not imminent anymore. Cardano, however, is still at that rolling over phase where we see a losing momentum and where the price is struggling to push higher. But now that normally in the past it's been like that, Bitcoin has moved ahead and then Cardano was following. So in my opinion, just need a little bit more patience. Maybe, you know, nobody can predict when the breakout is going to happen. But in my opinion, if Bitcoin is continuing to go up, which I think it's not, you know, it's not stopping very soon, because we had that area of consolidation. Now it really took a long time to get through the 50,500. So in my opinion, we've already, we've already had that consolidation with Bitcoin. So Cardano now has probably, if Bitcoin continues to go up, which I think it will now, I think Cardano will catch up sooner or later. And then the longer this consolidation here takes and this sideways movement, I think the longer on the better the upside will be in the end. Again, what we need to get through is 292, and we're currently at this 280 level here, which is support. So we're trading between 292 and 280, and at some point we will attempt a breakout. And of course, I don't think that will go down if Bitcoin is continuing to go up. I don't think Cardano will go down. What could happen if on the 12th, you know, this testnet, this mainnet hard fork fails for whatever reason, which I don't think it will be anyway, then that might be a catalyst for it to go down. It would be an opportunity for me to buy more. But I think very soon we will attempt a breakout to the upside. If that whole environment in the crypto world remains bullish, then there is nothing that should Cardano to stop going up. At the moment, what we can see is that it's really consolidating here. The price is really getting squeezed again, and price moves are getting smaller and smaller. So something is going to happen very, very soon. Something is imminent, pretty much like here. As you can see, we're pretty much at this tipping point now. So I would even expect something to happen today. And I'm talking about something more significant. You can see that here it's always the same pattern with Cardano. We've moved up, we are consolidating. You've got this big wave. You've got a big wave and a small wave with Cardano. Generally, the last few times you had one big wave, one small wave, big wave, small wave, big wave, small wave, big wave, small wave, and a big wave and a small wave. So a big wave is going to follow now, and that could even happen today or tomorrow. So I think something is imminent, and with Bitcoin leading the way to the upside, I don't think that breakout here that we are going to see very soon is going to the downside. I think it will go up. And if we take a look at the MACD on the daily, it's on the 4-hour chart. Let's go back to the daily. Let's see what the indicators are doing. And it isn't looking too good. I did say that before, that actually the indicators aren't looking too good, but that is part of that consolidation. And I don't think, because we are really in a clear uptrend and Bitcoin is now moving ahead, I don't think the MACD here has that much meaning. I mean, it's always a combination of things you need to look at. And we just need to take into account that on the 12th, we've got that big day. Yeah, and also what we're going to have here very soon is that 20-day moving average coming up that will act as support. At least I hope so. It would be bearish if we drop below the 20-day moving average, but you know, that is why I think if that is coming up and is touching the price action, that should really again help the price to move up. It would be bearish if we drop below it. I don't see a reason why we should, because fundamentally nothing has changed. Bitcoin is moving ahead, so there shouldn't really be anything stopping Cardano from moving up further, other than people might be want to wait for what's going to happen on the 12th. But in my opinion, if people are waiting now, then we'll see a price increase after the 12th. I think if we're going to, if we're going to levels like $3.50 $4 before the 12th, then we might see a bit of sideways movement or a drop. after the 12th. Alright, so hopefully you liked that update. If you did, please smash the like button. And if you want to follow me on this crypto journey, please subscribe. Thanks a lot for watching and see you in the next video. Bye.